Welcome to the dumbest smart guy podcast on the planet. This is the Central Unintelligence Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to, the CIA's favorite podcast, Central Unintelligence Podcast. My name is Josh. I'm here today with Adam.
Greetings.
And today we're going to talk about the, as we were just singing, Rocket Man! Fucking Kim Jong-il, or Un. Wait.
Kim Jong-un.
Man, I can't remember. Fuck yeah, Kim Jong-un.
Dude.
I'm tired. It's fucking 1:30 in the morning.
Man, I got something to add for this specific topic after we do all the
ads. All right.
All the plugs.
Game Rage Magazine on YouTube. Please comment, please also subscribe. We need 19 subscribers to get to a certain goal, so please do that. Also, Game Rage Magazine on Instagram and TikTok. Game Rage Mag on Twitter/X. You can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram, and check out All Gas No Trash podcast. All right, what do you have to add here?
So they make you carry, or at least it seems like in the photos for the North Korean soldiers in Ukraine, you got to carry a fucking photo of, I think it's either Kim Il-sung or Kim Jong-il. You have to carry a fucking portrait with you to, when you, within your quarters? Like, what the fuck is that, dude?
Hey man, that's like that's
like
how
your
it is.
God. That's like your God,
yes,
right?
Yes, he's God to them. Like he is the God, the creator. He's everything. So that's what you do. That's what you gotta have it. If you're caught without it, death. So it's just another part of the control scheme or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's part of the North Korea doesn't have religion. So like the Middle Eastern countries that have dictators or religious leaders, they use Islam, right? That's their control mechanism. They didn't have that in North Korea, so they made one up, which is Kim Jong-il was the fucking god or whatever, and then Kim Jong-un is the son of God, essentially being the Jesus Christ of North Korea, and now he has become God or whatever. He's ascended to being God, I guess. I don't know, but that's what they do, and Listen, I'll tell you what, he hasn't been overthrown, neither did Kim Jong-il, so guess what? I guess it works. I guess it fucking makes it whatever works, right? Whatever keeps your ass in power. Somehow, they weren't installed by the CIA, so I guess they've developed it so it's hard to be uninstalled by them, so good job, I guess, on their part. They fucking cracked the code. They figured it the fuck out. But anyways, Kim Jong-un out there launching more ICBMs, testing more ICBMs, and man, I saw this fucking picture, and it's Kim Jong-un, and his back is turned to the camera, and he's looking out, and he's watching the launch, right, of the missile, and his daughter is there with him, okay? And then it's like, oh, here's some wholesome father-daughter ICBM bonding movies. I was like, God damn, that's hilarious.
Yeah, normally you go with your daughter to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Like, no, you get to watch
me potentially end the world.
delivery systems.
Yeah, the delivery systems for nuclear weapons. All right, that's what you get to watch.
Oh, joy. Every daughter's dream.
Yeah, every daughter's dream. So essentially, this was launched, I believe, Wednesday night, and it was the newest intercontinental ballistic missile that the North Koreans have, and it traveled the farthest vertically, I guess, essentially implying that they now have, with this intercontinental ballistic missile, they now have a delivery system that is being estimated to reach the east coast of the United States and then a little further. So I don't know. I really fucking thought it would be closer to go from over the Pacific Ocean, but I guess with the way the Earth fucking rotates, I guess it's actually faster, or you travel less distance if you go in the other direction. So you don't need as much distance or some shit because of the way the Earth rotates. So that was what I it was explained to me in a very fucking wordy document that I read. So I could have misinterpreted that, but that's what it seems like. Is that's because you'd think, well, why wouldn't he just shoot it if you were going to shoot it? Oh, the West Coast would have been in way better range, but I guess with the way that the Earth turns, it's like it's got to go the other way or some shit. I don't know. So that's why the East Coast is the one that's within like striking distance. And also, I guess Washington D.C.'s over there too. So like, if you want to be an asshole, just nuke D.C. So I don't know. Well, now he's got it. So what are we gonna do about that? I don't know. Probably nothing. So
why probably nothing? We have everything.
Probably nothing because then, well, we're not gonna do anything about this now. We'll wait to do something about it when something pops off over there in China or with Taiwan or some shit. We ain't gonna go fuck with North Korea just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
Likely, I like how this rhetoric with Israel now is all about we cannot have a nuclear armed Iran, right? We're also saying that too. Oh, but it's cool if North Korea has it. We don't give a shit if North Korea fucking has it. Okay, not a big deal. Let's let them have whatever we want. But Iran, they can't have it. So, who the fuck knows? But at any rate, that's what happened. It fell harmlessly because they haven't mastered the Elon Musk SpaceX fucking recapturing the rocket. Shit.
True.
So it just fell into the ocean, basically in between Japan and China or wherever that fucking like area is that's in between them.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's like they're probably operating on Windows XP.
I think they're operating on Windows 95. Like, I don't think they even got the XP upgrade, all right? Which kind of sucks because you'd think, I guess it doesn't because what are they going to pay with? Like, how would you pay? Like, does Microsoft take North Korean dollars? Like, or what are they called? I don't know.
They just bought those computers and they never upgraded because they don't want their people to get educated or shit. They might actually have fucking Windows 93 or MS-DOS.
Yeah,
like
MS-DOS. That's hilarious. But yeah, so we had that happen, and then in the Middle East, in Israel, we had the Israelis. The last episode they finally responded, but then shortly thereafter their response, right? What do they say? Oh, by the way, we didn't forget about you guys, trying to blow up Netanyahu's house with a drone. So what we're going to do is we're going to respond again at another date, and it's going to be very different from what we just did here, implying that they're going to go for someone big. And
probably somebody within the IDF from something. I don't know.
Who the fuck knows? So I guess we'll see. Where that goes. Obviously, this is more of an American issue, but the election's happening in 4 days. So you can hear what we thought about that on the No Party Preference podcast, NPP. You can check that out, our election predictions. But it is already, there are global ramifications for the result of this election, I feel like, for sure. Especially when it comes to all of these wars that are happening, Ukraine, Israel. Trump's claiming that he's talked to everybody and said that, hey, if I get elected, y'all motherfuckers need to finish this shit before January 20th because once I get inaugurated, this shit needs to be done or I'm going to end it, right? I don't know what Kamala's been saying about it, but that's what Trump's touting. So who knows what he means by that? What he would do to, attempt to end it, I guess. But I don't know, man. Obviously, there is a lesser of two evils here, right? When it comes to the candidates, but either way, I don't think anything good's I think things are just going to continue to devolve. Unfortunately, like if we have Kamala get elected, and it's the first female president, I feel like a lot of countries that don't respect women are going to try to fucking take advantage of that or try to,
In what way?
Think that we're weak because we have a female president. So then, hey, well, maybe China's gonna say, let's go fucking after Taiwan now because they're that bitch ain't gonna do nothing. Like, right? That's what they will be likely, could possibly be thinking.
Fuck, man, she might be more willing to take the advice of every top figure within our military forces, where the opposite might have been true if Trump were president.
Yeah, no, that's true, and that's what I think. Well, I think that I don't think that will happen. Well, not that it won't happen, but that will. If they were to test her, the first person is going to fuck around and find out, right? And then because you have to, you can't let someone dictate how you're going to run shit, especially when you're essentially the leader of the free world. So if they think you're weak because you're a woman, oh well. Cool, you just jumped. I'm gonna fucking show you what's going down right now, and I'm gonna come down with the full fucking weight of the most technologically advanced fucking military on the planet, and I'm gonna fuck your shit up. And that's what you got to do. But then that also has the potential to escalate like further. And also, listen, on the opposite end of that, the Trump side, you basically you got. They think they can test me, fuck, and then fucking let me launch nukes.
What the fuck was that, dude?
I don't have a Trump voice right now, so I fucking did that. I don't know. The weird like 1930s announcer guy with like fucking a weird Trump. I don't know. Like
it'll be interesting to consider. I mean, because I think Argentina was one of the first countries to have a female president.
Yeah,
but there's not really any teeth to that because they don't really command any kind of
respect or
that's
weight.
That's not the right word. It's their status on the world stage is basically negligible, right?
Right, yeah.
But it says more if a female is president that what she does or what she doesn't do has more ramifications than, say, the president of fucking Argentina.
Right.
But then we've had instances like Angela Merkel, who was prime minister of Germany, who had been holding that position for, I don't remember how long you hold the role of prime minister. It's probably, I think, like 6 years, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know how many terms of service you actually hold, but that's somebody that was at least the closest thing to having one of the more important roles within the world stage versus like somebody that's president of fucking Argentina. So like, I don't know, this is just unprecedented for the world, I suppose, because you know this is one of the world leaders in the United States.
Yeah, absolutely. And we already have controversy brewing about this election anyways, and that's a whole other thing that will add to this whole thing is the controversy of whether or not your the vote counts are actually accurate. You know what I'm saying? There's already, is it Pennsylvania, which is one of the states like that you need to win or whatever, the whole
the swing states, yeah.
They've already found something where there's somebody's saying that there's fuckery with some of these voting machines, and they're not letting you vote for, it won't let you pick Trump, or like it won't let you pick Kamala. So it's like setting up the narrative for both sides to be able to say like, this is cheating, and then thus putting the delay into effect of there potentially being a result, fairly quickly. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out next Tuesday, on the 5th and see, or maybe we won't find out next Tuesday, because maybe we'll all be dead, or maybe it'll fucking be into next year when we find out who the president is. But anyways,
I think my favorite thing this week was the rally that was held at the Madison Square Garden.
Oh yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe
making that joke about Puerto Ricans being on a garbage island, and Nicky Jam, who vouched for Trump at the RNC, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was something else. But it's I don't know. It's funny to think that situation happened, and if Puerto Ricans end up voting for Donald Trump, it's like, man, you took the knee and he just shat on your fucking people. And at least fucking Nicky Jam was like, well, I backtracked my support of Donald Trump, and I don't think I could abide by this because, he basically called our fucking country garbage people. So, nah, I'm out.
Yeah.
And then you have the 500,000 people that are in Pennsylvania that might be motivated enough to not vote for Donald Trump and probably vote for Kamala Harris after that thing. So, I mean, I don't know if it's it is problematic, but to what magnitude, who the fuck knows? Because if you're pissing off minorities left and right, and you're saying, or if it's being said that there's 500,000 Puerto Ricans that live in Pennsylvania that could sway an entire fucking election, especially a swing state like Pennsylvania, man.
Yeah, true.
I mean, man, you might have set yourself up for fucking failure by pissing off all these people.
And the best part is when he goes on and is like, I never heard of this guy. I don't know who this guy is. What do you mean you never heard of this fucking guy? You mean to tell me you didn't have final say on who's going to be running your... Like, listen, Trump, I know you're a micromanager out the ass, all right? I can see a micromanager when I fucking see one, all right? And I know you knew everybody who the fuck was going to this thing. So you're going to tell me that, oh, yeah, he made some Puerto Rican jokes, and you fucking then distance yourself by saying, I didn't hire the guy, never heard of him, never seen him before in my life. My ass. You fucking do exactly what you're doing. But anyways, I guess that's neither here nor there. So I guess we'll see what happens. Anyways, you got anything else to add for this one?
No, Tuesday is going to be a shit show.
Yep.
I don't think this thing's going to end immediately on Tuesday night. If anything, we're probably going to go well into inauguration if it even fucking happens.
Yeah.
Which is what, like January 20th or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, something like that. January 20th, I think, is when you're supposed to be inaugurated.
New congressional.
Yeah, office starts or whatever. The new Congress, I think, starts January something. It's like a few days before that, I think, or January. Maybe it's January 1st, actually. And then they have until, I think they have like 14 days to certify the election results. And then that's when the inauguration happens on like the 20th or whatever. Or it has to be by the 20th. So, we'll see. Anyways, all right. Well, thanks for checking us out. If you want, you can hear more. Game Rage Magazine on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Twitter/X Game Rage Mag. And you can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.
That was the latest episode of the Central Unintelligence Podcast. Don't forget, subscribe and like on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. We're also on Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Also our website, www.GameRageMagazine.com.